Check that out. Let me ask y'all a question.
Yo, they don't even play like a little like segue music. It's just right back into the sauce. I love this. Ghetto. I love it.
What's the from the Prince family standpoint? What's the worst? What is the when you get into feelings? What's the worst feeling that y'all had that from what happened that night? Like what eats at y'all the most of what happened that night? Other than Takeoff here losing his life.
I don't. Yeah, let me just say this. I don't think I heard you say other than that, but that's at the top. You know what I mean? He lost his life. Other than that, the worst thing to me is this clown that came here. I wish he wouldn't have never came with Quavo. I wish he wouldn't have never brought this nigga into Houston because he can't think. You know what I mean? This whole root of everything happening is from his actions. And to be frank, honest about the situation, I wish that bullet would have hit him instead of Takeoff, because he was the one that deserved that. You know what I mean? Takeoff didn't deserve that. You know, so that's the worst thing that I could think of, because if he don't make that move, then the night is everybody's still here and live to see another day, and you know what I mean? It's bubbly and lovey-dovey.
Right.
You know.
And I understand that, you know, the Takeoff situation is the most important thing, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, you know, other than that, from the Prince standpoint, it might be like that it ever even was possible that it could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, real clearly. And, you know, as I said, man, the root, you know, everybody, even the police department, want to get around the root of what really happened. Now, there's a law that goes on around the world where if me and you go rob a bank and, you know, the police or somebody is shooting, trying to protect that bank, right, and hit some innocent person, who you think get that charge? The person that shot that innocent person, or the root of the situation that was robbing that bank?
Chat, what I keep telling y'all, Jay Prince and I believe his family has already made up their mind that Quavo needs to sacrifice Migo bands to resolve this situation. No one from the Prince family, affiliate or not, will go down for this. They want Quavo's brother, Migo Bands. If you don't remember who Migo Bands is, he's the guy. And by the way, thank you. My guy actually just sent me the video side by side. Thank you. Let me just forward it to myself. Thank you.
That was his cousin. His brother?
I don't know. They keep saying this guy was. That's what everybody was saying. Migo Bands, which is Willie Bland. They're saying that was. Let me see. Okay, here we go. They're saying. Let me see. They were saying it was his. They were saying it was his cousin. No, his brother. I mean. And they kept saying it was Quavo's brother. Yeah, we got the video here. Ooh, thank you. Okay. Thank you, by the way, for that. So if you wonder who Migo Bands is, I'll Google it real quick. Migo Bands. Migo Bands is this guy. Actually, is Instagram still up? Oh, no, it went private. Real nigga. Now, here's why it's a conflict of interest. And by the way, it's interesting. Now I realize where some of the sources was coming out early on. When we first heard the story, the source that came out said Quavo ran his mouth in Houston, talked a lot of shit, and got his man killed. Right? It was very clear. They were saying Quavo got Takeoff killed. That's the first thing I heard. The second thing I heard, they said Quavo ran his mouth, started an argument that led to an altercation, and then somebody from Quavo's team accidentally shot Takeoff. So very early on, the whole narrative was that the death of Takeoff is going to be blamed on Quavo. But if you listen to what Jay Prince is saying, I keep saying, he's spelling out, like, bro, he might as well have a law degree. He's spelling out what this guy's legal defense is, right? I don't know if he's paying for his lawyer. I don't know if he bailed him out, even though they said a concerned citizen bailed out Patrick Clark. But he's spelling out what I knew was going to be his defense, and he seems to agree with it.
And I understand that, the Takeoff situation is the most important thing, you know what I mean? But I'm saying, other than that, from the Prince standpoint, it might be like that it ever even was possible that it could happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, real clearly. And, as I said, man, the root, everybody, even the police department, want to get around the root of what really happened. Now, there's a law that goes on around the world where if me and you go rob a bank and, the police or somebody is shooting, trying to protect that bank, right, and hit some innocent person, who you think get that charge? The person that shot that innocent person or the root of the situation that was robbing that bank?
The root.
Oh.
Essentially, they're saying Patrick Clark shouldn't be charged. They want, it's going to be interesting how Takeoff kind of responds to this, because, no, not Takeoff, rest in peace, obviously, Quavo, because they want Quavo to give up his mans. If you don't remember, let me see if I can pull up this video. The guy who they're accusing of starting this, clearly Quavo was cool with the guy. Quavo arriving in Houston. Here it goes. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Okay, this was Quavo in the car. The guy who they're blaming is in the back seat. This is Migo Bands. Clearly, he's mad cool with Quavo. If he's rolling with Quavo, Jazz Prince is driving. They're in this drop top situation. Apparently, it was this guy who was his birthday. I don't know what his name was. We talked about it before. They say Quavo and this guy is really tight. Now, I'm wondering, and this is why I said the street shit's going to come into effect. They're going to, clearly, this is a political play, I believe, by Jay Prince by even speaking on it. But we're going to see how gangster Quavo is. Because if Quavo, quote unquote, keeps it in the streets, not only will Patrick Clark get off, but I think Jay Prince is kind of double dutching a little bit. This nigga might get charged. Because it's funny, Jay Prince is talking about snitching, right? But he's basically, when he uses a scenario, you go to rob a bank, the police or the security guard shoots defending the bank, some innocent bystander gets killed, who should really get the charge? The charge goes to the person who did the crime in the first place, the root of the problem. Who's the root, according to Jay Prince, in this whole situation? The guy in the back seat. What is he indirectly saying? Free the nigga who's cool with mob ties, DJ Pat, a.k.a. Patrick Clark, and charge Quavo's best friend or brother, whatever you want to call him, Migo Bands. That's what indirectly he's saying. Let me tell you one thing about Jay Prince. He's a smooth motherfucking operator and he's a great talker. He talks so smooth. And maybe it's just how people from Houston talk, but I don't think necessarily that. Even though Sauce Walker's funny as a motherfucker. Very shrewd operator.
Okay. That's what we're dealing with right here. You know what I mean? This dude is the root of this shit. You know what I mean? And from what I done read in this police report, where he's, telling on everything he can tell on Jazz, and you know what I mean, he moving on to say he was trying to be robbed, and man, don't nobody who want to rob. You know, them little dudes, the last thing they would have done was violated and try to rob Quavo. Me and Quavo done walked in the hood of Fifth Ward, me, him, and Jazz, by ourselves in the whole hood. And when by the time we hit a few corners, we had 100 plus walking with us. You know what I mean? So he know firsthand. Well, no, that's like a lie to justify that dumb shit that he done. And you know, that's just the root of the shit, man. If I could change it, I would change it. If I was God, I would have reached and grabbed and stopped the bullet from hitting the loved one, because I love him that much. You know what I mean? But I was in a bed asleep.
Just to elaborate on that, man. I think, like I had spoke before and said, that the biggest thing is just me thinking about that whole night and that whole situation, to where, like you guys spoke on, how so many speak about the family, how one should have been in control, why it happened, this and that and another. You know what I'm saying? Well, we're not God, you know what I'm saying, but we believe in him. And we don't fear no man, you know what I'm saying, because we follow him first and foremost, you know. And personally, I asked myself, was it anything else that could have been done to manicure that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we so used to molding and the respect, you know what I'm saying, to where we didn't have no doubt that it wasn't gonna be no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't move like that. No one in association or affiliation with us move with disrespect. You know what I'm saying, me? So we all family. You know what I'm saying, man? And just to see the way that my family is being betrayed.
He said
You know what I'm
betrayed
saying?
or
By
portrait?
someone that we care about and love also as brothers. That's the disrespect. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to enlighten the world and let them know y'all got it messed up. You know what I'm saying? Because we messed up about this too. You know what I'm saying, me? And all respect to Takeoff's family. You know what I'm saying? His loved ones. We love them and respect them too. You know what I'm saying? So it's like 1 hour was took that night. You know what I'm saying, man? Like, bro say, behind this clown, man. We don't move like that.
Talk about
You know what I'm saying? When we say move, we move. When one leg move that way, the other leg gonna move that way. We don't have no out of bounds clown shit going on in our family. This nigga came down here and he was out of line. And he stepped out of bounds, man, without permission. Quavo told me, after I told him, I said, nephew, stop talking about basketball, leave it alone. He said, Unc, you right. Let's go. Cause I don't want to do nothing to one of these niggas before I do something to one of these niggas. This dude took upon himself to go trying to violate people that didn't violate nobody, that was sitting there humble, wasn't exchanging words, wasn't being disrespectful. He just decided he wanted to be a bully that night and prove something to someone, I don't know, probably because he's the biggest guy out there, I don't know what it was. But we started walking off. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody in the family violate nobody. A man is gonna defend himself. So I can't tell a man not to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't even see that coming. You know, but as soon as he made his move and struck an individual, I'm like, what you doing? But everything happened like that.
So you say struck him.
And I didn't see no gun in his hand. Cause I would have spoke on that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see that till clippings after the fact that he's already standing there. So he already had his mind on something that shouldn't have been. You see what I'm saying? But it wasn't something that we could control, see coming, stop, or none of that, because it wasn't one of ours. You're not of us. Because you was of us, it wouldn't have never happened.
Oh, really?
You stepped out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? And
If they listen to that tape real good, they can hear the little homie. They can hear the little homie saying, man, if you took that wrong, I apologize. This is what the little homie was
What tape he talking about, chat? Because we got the tapes right here. Here we go, chat. Let's see if we can hear what Jay Prince Jr. Jay Prince is saying. All right, keep listening to Mr. Prince.
Telling Quavo, man, I apologize if you took that wrong. I was just talking about.
Oh, okay. So we got to listen to the audio. You heard what he said? We're gonna be able to listen to the audio. Keep in mind, here's the thing that I'm asking about Jay Prince. How does Jay Prince know these things? Right? We know we got the police report, right? So anybody can get the police report. Just go down to the precinct and get it, right? But beyond the police report, Jay Prince is telling us things we don't know. He says if you listen to the audio, you're gonna hear Lil Cam apologize to Quavo.
You know what I'm saying? And
If they listen to that tape real good, they can hear the little homie.
The little homie he keeps referring to little homie is Lil Cam. All right. So chat, let's go listen to the clip to see if we can hear little homie saying apologize. Chat, we gotta make sure we cross our T's, dot our I's. Takeoff, bowling alley, raw footage, man. We gotta get it raw. Pause. Here we go. Okay. So we're listening here. Tell me if I need to slow it down and tell me if we're hearing an apology. Okay? I heard something. I hear another voice that's not Mike or Quavo. Can't tell what it is. Let me slow it down. Jay Prince a better investigator than me if he found this shit out. How the fuck did Jay Prince? Nigga, you know how many times we combed through this? How the fuck?
Isolated the vocals and shit, bro.
Oh nah, he just talked to the niggas who was there. That's what the fuck happened. Okay. All right, here we go. I feel like I heard somebody says,
We was just playing? That's what
yeah, we were just playing. But I don't hear like,
don't play like that.
yeah. I don't hear somebody says, I apologize though.
I guess saying we was just playing is kind of a way to say like, bro, I'm just fucking with you, like I'm not serious. So that could be a form of apology.
No.
It could, though.
It could be, but Jay Prince says the little homie apologized. Is that not what he said?
because you was of us, it wouldn't have never happened.
You don't take that as an
You
apology?
stepped out of.
Oh, how humble can you be?
Look.
If they listen to that tape real good, they can hear the little homie. They can hear the little homie saying, man, if you took that wrong, I apologize. This is what.
We'll hear that. You hear that?
I hear I was just playing.
You know, Boom got them Boston Richie ears, so.
The little homie was
Somebody says he definitely said it. I'm deaf. Somebody says, for real? Nah,
I
not.
didn't hear it.
Somebody said we hear it. Oh, he said I apologize, big bro. Did he? Okay, hold on. We gotta slow this down. Hold on.
Oh, he does say it right there. You hear it, right?
Yeah, he do say
He
it.
does. Damn, how did y'all hear that? What the fuck?
Nah, this is why I told you. Yo, Houston was trying to send me one badge. I told him I need like 15,000 badges for the fucking chat niggas. Like, yo, y'all right.
Okay. Yeah,
He
so
d-
when he said I was just playing, that was.
He says, I apologize, big bro. Like, he does say that.
He does.
I apologize, big bro.
Now you can play that normal.
Damn, chat is good.
Damn, they heard that.
Nah, he do. He said, I apologize, big bro.
He said, big bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Twitch caught that. I don't even know if did YouTube catch that? Twitch caught it. Twitch be on timing. I don't know about YouTube. Let me see what YouTube. The YouTube catch the shit? Like
Chat
YouTube.
PD. Damn. Yeah. So when he said I was just playing, that was before he said I apologize. He's like, don't play like that. He said, I apologize. Yeah. So I knew that was a form of apology, bro. To say I was just playing.
Okay. All right.
So what the fuck happened?
I mean, maybe goes into the narrative that I was hearing that maybe Quavo was just really just feeling himself. Because if a nigga's in your face and y'all are getting into it a little bit and he says, I apologize.
It's over.
That is him copping a plea, bro.
Yeah, it should have been dead.
Damn.
So he might be right, bro. Jay Prince might be right, bro. He might have, that nigga Migo Bands probably was just feeling himself, bro. Geeked out of his body.
Well, here's the thing, though. I think Migo Bands wasn't feeling himself. He was going off the energy of Quavo, and Quavo was on. Remember, they're trying to calm him down. Yo, bro, chill. Nah, I ain't gonna get. There's a part where they say like, nah, bro, like ain't gonna be no disrespect like that. Like we family type shit. And now we hear the dude says, yo, I apologize, big bro. And Quavo's still talking shit like, nah, don't play like that, nigga. Like, you know what, man? Let me get out of here before I hurt somebody. Like, bruh.
So whose fault is that? Would that be? That's not Cam's. He apologized.
I've always said, though, it appears that Quavo didn't de-escalate a situation, and it don't seem like nobody was trying to buck at him. We can't find who the person was trying to buck at him. Mm-hmm. So he, in walking away, which he did walk away, we got to give him credit. And I'm not trying to place blame on him for everything that transpired still, but
I don't know.
It's a way to walk away. You don't walk away and be like, yo, man, y'all,
One of these niggas up.
y'all don't shoot this motherfucking club up, nigga. They be like, whoa, nigga, you're not about to leave here saying that now, brother. Okay. Good catch, chat. Let me hear again. Oh, I apologize, big bro. I ain't mean it like that.
Bro. Jay Prince might be not capping.
Hold on. Wait.
My bad. Go back.
Wait, hold on. I want to hear right what. He's all right. So what does Quavo say after he says, I apologize, big bro? I ain't mean like that.
I ain't finna sit here.
All right, let's go. I ain't finna sit here and go back and forth. And I think that's when he started walking off. Then he says the last thing, y'all gonna make me hurt somebody. Y'all gonna make me hurt somebody. See? God damn. Yo, let me tell you, they always say, man, they said there's nothing as more lethal than sometimes the tongue. Like sometimes you could say things that could be so damaging to other people, but could also set things into motion that it's just hard to stop. Wow. Fucking crazy.